Hi, my name is John Burns from Final Cut Pro Classes, and I'd like to show you how to use markers to help organize your footage and to mark some longer clips, especially of talking heads. We have a clip here that's 56 minutes long, and before I start editing, I'd like to watch it and mark it out so that I can find things easily later, because if I'm looking for something that's not marked in a 56-minute long clip, it's going to take me a while to find it. And when you have to do that many times a day, that will eat up a lot of time. So it's better to organize your footage first before you start editing, and this is a good way to do it. So here we have a 56-minute clip, and I'm going to start marking it out with the markers. So you can look at this clip a little bigger a couple ways. You can pull up this menu and make it a little bigger this way, and you can make it a little wider so you have more clip here to mark out. It's easy to see. Or you can go to the list view and you can go into this window. Either way, it'll work the same. And I'm just going to play it a little bit.
So everything we see here in the artifacts is what you find?
Yeah, basically in the room and throughout the house, most of the objects I dug up.
So he's talking about that in his house, that all these objects, or most of them, he had dug up. So I'm going to go to the marker. So I'll go to mark, and I'll go to markers, and I'll say add marker and modify. If you say add marker, it'll just put a marker and a number, but you can say add marker or modify, or you can hit MM on the keyboard. And I'll just say talking about his house. So I hit enter or done. That marker goes in the top of the clip. So I'll go further down and I'll play it a little bit.
There was a big construction site with the fence not even...
Okay, so he's talking about a big construction site. So I could either go to mark on the top, add marker and modify, or I can hit Option M, or I can also hit MM on the keyboard. So he's talking about a construction site. I'll hit enter or done, and that marker goes there. So as I go further down this clip, I'll click it and play it.
Filled up the wells with those type of artifacts. Generally, most of the artifacts you find in someone's backyard are going to be household things.
Okay, so he's talking about most artifacts are household things. So if I hit MM on the keyboard or Option M, I go to mark, markers, add marker and modify. He says that most things are household items. And I hit done or enter. So basically, I would go through this whole clip and I'd lay a marker down on everything he says or shows that I think I might need. So if I'm scrolling through this clip too and I'm listening to it and he's showing a bottle, I can describe the bottle. There's a bottle that says John on it. So I think I'll need that later. So I'll hit MM on the keyboard and I'll put bottle that says John. I hit done. So you'll notice that this arrow shows up next to the clip once you put your first marker down. And if you drop that arrow down, you'll have a list of all your markers. And if you click once on the marker, it'll take you right to that point in the video. So now that I have these markers down, it's going to be really easy for me to go through this clip and find things that I know I need. And I can just drop down this list of markers and just see everything that I have right away. So it makes the editing a lot easier. Well, I hope you liked this video, and hopefully you'll spend some time organizing your project. It'll make your cutting go a lot faster. Thank you.